Good morning, fam. This is my first blog post in August, and I don't feel like the past, what, month's worth of blog posts. Seems I keep starting it off apologizing for not blogging as much. And really, what it comes down to is I'm realizing that rather than apologizing to you guys for not blogging as much, I really need to apologize to myself and apologize to God for in the past weeks or month for really not growing as much. I've noticed that my blog posts aren't so much directly related to me feeling like I have enough time to create them, but it's more related to me actually making some opportunities to really listen to God's voice and me really just intentionally putting myself in a position to grow. Um, so essentially, this blog, the Edge of Clarity, is really more of my personal growth log, um, and hopefully, it's been helping to stir you guys up and spur some growth in your own life. But lately I've been convicted of just my lack of passion towards personal growth. And honestly, I kind of traded the passion for personal growth in for just a passion for getting things done. And that's the principle that I want to talk about now. And I kind of have hinted on it several different times, but it's really something that I got to go over again, specifically because God keeps going over it with me. So it must be something that, you know, takes more than one pass to get right. Concept is doing stuff for God as opposed to just being connected with God and therein growing closer to the image of Christ. Um, since since I've really gone deeper in the ministry at my church, torchchurch.tv, I have really sacrificed just many opportunities to grow spiritually. Now, I've definitely developed into a stronger leader in some areas, and I've become more productive in other areas. But and both of those are great qualities and important um, in order for successful ministries to to achieve. But more important than all of that is the spiritual health of the leaders, um, as well as the participants, but specifically the leaders, because where the leader is spiritually, there goes the team. Um, and slowly being disconnected from the vine, you know, you're gonna die. You gotta stay connected to the vine. It's that simple. And I'm not saying I haven't been doing quiet times and I haven't been, in prayer, but not even close to the connectivity that I once experienced, maybe a couple months back. Um, and I want to just stress to you guys how I'm realizing that it's way more important to be connected, stay connected, and try to grow than it is to achieve, accomplish, and succeed. Because that is the true success. Because the only real mission that God has for each of our lives, as far as we're concerned, is to grow us into the image of Christ. And yes, there's so many other things He wants you to do. He's given us commandments to go and preach the gospel to all nations, to baptize them, to make them into disciples. But His mission for you and for me individually is to grow us into the image of His Son. And we can't do that. We can't grow unless we're actually trying to stay close to God and Jesus as our mentor. So, this is me now making it official that I am turning in my getting things done badge, and I'm picking up my close to the one badge. Alright? Love you guys, and hope this has blessed you guys. So be blessed and be a blessing. Talk to you later.